Hi guys, it's me once again, Legend of Old. Had to get this video out. Literally just saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre 974, the original, the OG. I've seen it before, but went back to the rewatch and said, let me do a quick review on this masterpiece of a horror movie. This has started so many trends in modern day horror, man, you won't believe it, So it's basically, I'll do a quick rundown because a lot of people have seen this movie, especially by now. Especially all the remakes and redos. It's just insane. Reboots. The amount of times they rebooted this movie is insane because they know the greatness, but they can't capture the same magic as the original, the OG movie. It's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So basically, the movie started off with say it's based on a true story, which it isn't. It's not. But the character and the stuff that happens in the movie is based off real killers and what they did to people. From multiple serial killers and put them into that one person called Leatherface, who's the star of the movie, the antagonist of the movie of these group of young kids who's traveling around the van trying to get to the next town. And they obviously, as you know, they get picked off one by one, but in gruesome ways. Leatherface is out here just chainsawing or just beating people, pounding them into meat, feeding to grandpa, grandpa. But before you even get to Leatherface, you have his brother, the hitchhiker. They'll be really give him a name in the movie. He doesn't get one. It's like most of these characters in this movie, except for the kids. Um, the hitchhiker, he literally um, encounters these kids before they get to Leatherface. So he gets in there, he cuts the guy in the wheelchair. I think it's Sally's brother. I can't remember his name. Cuts him, and then after that, they remember this guy because this guy's insane. He's crazy. He looks weird. Talking about how it was on a farm and they did it the old way, and then all of a sudden, this technology and these new people who are in the industry of farming have basically put them out of business, basically, and they're trying to find. They're keeping it the old way. And they've lost all this kind of money, and they're literally selling um, these food that they're doing, these produce. But it's not doing so great. It's not doing so hot because of all the new stuff that's coming out. So I think there was like another farm nearby who's doing them out of business, something like that. And then they kick him out of the van at one point. They drive down there and they get to where Leatherface is. And this is where the chaos happens, bro. People start going, the usual teenage stuff, you know what I'm saying? Go around the back of the barn, steal some kisses, the usual stuff, you know? And that's why we want to see him die. We want to see him die, bro. They enjoy themselves way too much, man. But yeah, that's why we set him up to knock him down. So one of them gets hit with the head with a flipping hammer by Leatherface, cracked him. They'll just get wiped out. They get captured. When the girls gets put in a hook, and then you see all this craziness. Yeah, we've got chickens everywhere. We've got bones everywhere. This house is a mess where Leatherface lives. This guy's crazy. He's slapping himself in the head. He's stressed out, bro. This guy's stressed out. I don't know how this guy grew up, but he's stressed out. You don't see the parents, so you only see a grandparent who's really old. I think you see the grandma who's literally dead at that point. She's just bones. It's a little bit of flesh on her, and that's about it. Who's opposite the grandpa. So obviously the grandparents screw these guys up. Um, the grandpa's the only one left. Grandpa, the only one left. So then Sally, she does a whole long arch chase scene from Leatherface. I'm like, what the? This woman felt like she was running for an hour. It was insane. And her act is incredible, by the way. She can scream her head off. She sells fear like no one else I've ever seen in my life. Scream Queen, pff, you ain't got nothing on Sally, bro. Hey, my gosh, man. Um, they literally cut her hand at one point, feed it to the grandpa. So we know the grandpa feeds on blood at this point. So these guys are cannibals. It's a foregone conclusion that they are cannibals at this point. It's confirmed. Um, but they even tried to kill her at one point. To give the hammer to the grandpa to kill her, to hit her in the head and just destroy her. There was a, oh yeah, because before even this all happens, because she escapes Leatherface at one point, and then there's a guy who works at the gas station who basically knocks her out, ties her up. So he's part of it as well. So it's not just the brothers. There's another guy who works at the gas station. We don't know what his relationship is. Apparently, the hitchhiker, the youngest brother, I don't know who's older, him or Leatherface. We don't know the ages. So he says, you're just a cook, something like that. I think he said, you're just a cook. So obviously they don't see him in high regard. Well, the other brother doesn't. Um, but yeah, um, she's tied up at the table. They literally have her for dinner, literally at the table while they're eating their dinner. Um, she's just screaming her head off the entire time. I'm like, what the? She's just going in hysterical. And Sally, she gets away. Um, literally jumps through the window, runs down the street. Uh, we call him the hitchhiker. The hitchhiker in this movie, the brother of Leatherface. He starts slicing up Sally. Her back gets sliced up. She's bleeding everywhere. All of a sudden, this big red truck just literally just boom, knocks him down, kills him, runs him over. Some black guys in this truck, that trucker, and you see Leatherface. Leatherface is he's going crazy. Comes down, black guy runs out the truck as well. He's about to get carved up. And then he just hits his massive ass wrench in his truck, hits Leatherface in the face, stuns him for a little bit, for a while. He literally runs down the street. He disappears. He doesn't go back to his truck. He just darts it down the street. He escapes in this movie. And Sally, but when he hits Leatherface, and then Leatherface shreds his own leg, like part of his own leg. But he gets up anyway. He's a machine. You know what I'm saying? He gets up, tries to then chases down Sally. Sally sees this oncoming truck, gets in there, got to the back of it, and then he drives off. And then she's just laughing her head off with a hint of crying in there. Tears of joy of escaping Leatherface. And then we get the iconic end scene with Leatherface revving up the chainsaw, spinning around like a madman. He's a madman. And that's how the movie ends. So, classic, instant classic, 1974, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the OG, the Big Daddy himself, Leatherface. Incredible movie. Best movies ever made. We know this. So, yeah, I like the way it's shot. I love the way it's shot. You know, very, I'm saying very art house, obviously, because of the time, 70s, early horror. But you know what I'm saying? This is where we get into that. That's the almost like the modern day slasher type. You know what I'm saying? Because this set the scene for like so many like crazy killers. Um, in terms of like this kind of vein, you saw a trend. You set a trend, and the final girl um, angle. So it's made it very famous. So I love this movie. Hey, good to rewatch it, man. To go over it once again. Hey, it's Halloween time, bro. Hey, it's horror time. So I had to share it with you guys in the Halloween month. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, uh, tell me guys, in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Get the likes up on this video. Share this review. Everyone you know what I'm saying? Share it in the horror community. Share it everywhere. And you know what? No more remakes of Texas Chainsaw Man. They've been too much already. Let him rest, bro. Hey, I'm about to watch and review the other ones as well, the original series. So hey, wish me luck. close.